blood?
It's not my decision.
Oh, yeah, pass the buck. You boys have got a real talent for that. Colton is innocent. He didn't conspire to do anything.
You don't have to convince us of that. Unfortunately, that's not our decision. It's in the hands of the court.
What's going on? Let me tell you.
Well, I got the autopsy report back, and it proves that the bullet that killed Frisco did not come from my gun. However, I might still be found guilty of conspiracy.
No way. I will not let them do that to you. Conspiracy? That's nonsense. You know as well as I do. Now, if you want to feel guilty and hang yourself, that's your business, but I'm not about to spend the rest of my life thinking I helped you do it. I'm going to tell them what's on those tapes.
Okay. Believe me, the last thing I want to do is hang for something I didn't do. If my doctor hadn't just offered, I was going to ask him to release some tapes that were made during our therapy sessions together. Gentlemen, may I introduce Dr. Tom Hardy. He's the staff psychiatrist at General Hospital. He has some information that I'd like you to hear before the government proceeds with its case.
What, another stall tactic?
Far from it. You'll know when you hear those tapes and listen to what I have to say.
How quick can we get our hands on these?
They're a few minutes away.
Be my guest.
I'll take them to my office.
Let's go and talk to the judge.
I'm glad that you came to your senses. Yes, have them in the lobby. I'll be there in a few minutes. There's no time to waste.
Well, now there's a chance this nightmare may end.
I think I'm beginning to see a light at the end of the tunnel myself.
Sanderson outside. I'd like a word with you. Do you see the date on this thing?
So?
What do you mean, so? I requested Frisco's body to be exhumed 2 days ago. This report is dated a week after he died. What was going on? You guys knew then that he was already dead. And obviously you knew all along where he was buried. You let me and Colton and Felicia Jones run into one brick wall after another, looking for information that was already in your file.
Is that such a surprise? You were in the WSB. You know the need for secrecy.
This whole thing does not compute. There's more to it.
If there is, I swear I don't know about it.
You're holding out on me. It's got to do with Frisco, right?
I only know what I read in that report. Where do you get the tapes?
Shouldn't you be with your client?
No, he's okay. These tapes are too important to the case, and I want nothing to happen to him.
According to whom, you were your client.
Hi. I didn't expect to see you here. Come on in. Well, Charlene got a call to go over to the courthouse, so I'm filling in until you get here. Oh, good news, I hope. I don't know. Sean said to get over there.
Well, something odd is running down, because as I was leaving the hospital, Tom and Scott walked in, and Scott was bragging to everybody within earshot that he was going to save his client and prove him innocent.
Well, good. If he can do that, all the power to him.
Power. That's all he's interested in, isn't it?
Now, wait a minute. I mean, if he can do some good for Colton, that's what we want.
Oh, Terry, if he does good for Colton, it's not going to be for Colton. It's going to be for himself.
This is not the time to hold personal grudges, not when everything's at stake.
It goes a lot deeper than that.
Bobby, can't you say anything good about the man right now?
No. What's good is there to say? He's like Lucy Coe. Anything he does for himself, and nobody knows that better than I do.
All right. I don't want to fight with you. I don't even want you to get mad at me, because this is not the time.
Sorry,
right now.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. I'm sorry. I'm mad at myself. You're not going to believe what I wouldn't talk me into.
What, you're not seeing him again?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, and he's not interested in seeing me either. All he wants to do is use me. I'm like a jerk. I'm letting him.
Doing what?
He's blackmailing me. I'm ashamed to tell you.
I think you better tell somebody.
I agreed to talk to Gregory and try and get Scott a recommendation for a job in the assistant DA's office. And ever since I did it, I don't know what to do about it. I feel so bad.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. What kind of deal did you make?
You remember that night when I had dinner with Gregory at the Port Charles Hotel?
Right.
Scott was there. He saw us.
Oh, great. Why do I know it's coming?
And he just filed the information away for a time when he could use it on me. And, of course, when the opening in the DA's office came up, perfect opportunity.
Okay. So he's going to use his information for your influence, right?
And I agreed to the exchange. Because if word got out about Gregory and me, it could ruin his campaign.
Are you kidding? It could end it.
Yeah. I nearly choked on my words when I talked to Gregory about Scott. Actually, though, he didn't think the recommendation was a bad idea. He's been following Scott's career ever since Scott got us out of that jam in Florida.
Well, good. Then it's not all your fault right now.
Are you kidding? I feel like I've betrayed every man, woman, and child in Port Charles.
No, wait a minute. No. That's a guilt trip you're going to put on yourself. You don't need it or deserve it right now. Besides, Jet was talking about Scotty. No matter what he is, he's a good lawyer, and he wins.
Well, he wins. Only I could kick myself for buckling into his demands.
Gentlemen, this is an interesting and a complicated case. Mr. Shore, I had hoped that you'd step forward and give some evidence in your own behalf. But since you did not, Mr. Baldwin has done as much as any attorney could to protect you. Mr. Ripley has offered evidence on your behalf, and Dr. Hardy has stepped forward in the hope of clearing you. I've listened to Dr. Hardy's tapes, and I have heard Dr. Hardy's medical analysis. I can come to only one reasonable conclusion. I must accept the government's decision to drop all charges against you. Case dismissed.
Free! Thanks. I don't know what to say.
I'll say it for you. Congratulations.
I don't know how to thank you either.
I think you just did.
Now, you said it yourself. You're a free man. Come on.
Well, thanks to you and Robert. Listen, you didn't have to stick your neck out for me, but you did.
Well, as I see it, we all came through it in one piece.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And it's over. That's all that matters.
Well, thanks again. Scotty, I'm sorry I gave you such a rough time. Thanks for sticking it out.
Oh, that's okay. You gave me a win.
Well, till next time. Won't be a next time.
I've heard that before, sir.
Mm-hmm. We're glad it worked out for you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Listen, on the way I go with this guy here. There's a lot of press out there. But as usual, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Felicia. We've got to find Felicia.
Don't worry. I'll find out where the cruise ship is. Huh?
Damn, I got to talk to her. And my mom and Tiffany. I mean, I've been in jail so long, I don't know what to do first.
Well, prepare a statement, because there's a lot of press out there.
Okay, look, I want to see my mom first.
All right, well, you just go ahead. We'll catch up with you later. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll prepare the statement, and we better go.
Okay. Thanks. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
It's okay if I go now?
I guess you're a free man, man. Go. Get out of here.
Let's go.
I think congratulations.
Job well done.
Absolutely.
Yes. You know, without your able assistance, old buddy, this wouldn't have been able to happen.
Yes.
You know, we're still a pretty good team.
Yeah. Come to think of it, though. Who assisted who? Or is it whom assisted who?
Who or who really cares? Look, the main thing is that Colton walked out of here a free man.
Right.
I'd better try and get a hold of Felicia. Though I also have to find Tiffany. I promised her a story. I also have to thank her for prodding me on. I'll see you.
While you're at it, thank her for me, too, will you? If it hadn't been for, I guess, her and Anna overrating me, I might have lost someone rather special to me.
I'm rather surprised that you took any guff from either one of them.
From thinking of someone.